Ronnie was a study of consistency and dedication. You're never gonna find a more humble person, a humble champion.
It was the beginning of the end for me and every other bodybuilder, because the guy went on to win the Russian Grand Prix show, and I never beat him. Nobody else never beat him since. And he went on to be an 8-time Mr. Olympia, one of the greatest bodybuilders ever of all time.
When he got used to winning, losing was never in his economy. It was never a part of his thought process. As an 8-time Mr. Olympia,
I was always wanting to be the best. I was always trying to be the best, and I was always willing to do a little bit more than the guy next to me.
Watching Ronnie Coleman come from the back of the pack to become arguably the greatest bodybuilder of all time in an age where it was very competitive, where guys like Flex Wheeler and Kevin Ronnie and Nasser El Sabati and myself were all nipping at his heels to try to take that title away.
I was trying to be the best in the world. Ronnie was standing in my way, so every year it was a battle against Ronnie Coleman. I knew that was the only guy that could possibly beat me.
This is a guy that lifted weights that nobody else could lift.
Ronnie, he had a goal in view. He wanted to be the #1 bodybuilder in the world. But of course, eventually, with the massive weights that he was lifting, those discs can many times pay a pretty heavy price.
But like Muhammad Ali, Ronnie Coleman is fighting every one of the physical challenges that he's got. He knew there was going to be a price to be paid to be as great as he is.
This morning, I'm so tired to the point that I actually feel like I'm about to die.
That you would have to go into that would create a physique that would even rival or challenge Ronnie Coleman. None of us could do it, mentally, physically, psychologically, and all the while he has like 5, 6, 7, 8 kids that rely and depend on him day in and day out. But Ronnie was not only a great athlete, you can clearly see the guy was well balanced, he was educated, hardworking from day one, an overachiever.
Everybody want to be a bodybuilder, but don't nobody want to lift no heavy. All right.
I didn't beat the best Ronnie Coleman ever. I don't want people ever to think like, oh, well, Ronnie was at his best and Jay was at his best. It's not the case. I just was better that day. You know, time was creeping up. He was going for his record #9. A lot of publicity going into the show. But I felt bad for Ronnie. I felt bad winning, which is weird. Because, you know, it was everything to him. You know, and he was going for #9. It was the record to beat Lee Haney's record. And he was upset. You know, he was visually upset.
I just tell him, it's just plain and simple. If you got the desire, and you have the love, the passion for it, then it's kind of easy.
All right. Yeah, buddy.
Have the love, desire, and the passion for something, I'll say that you're doing the wrong thing. The easiest thing to do is find something that you do have the love, desire, and the passion to do. And I can guarantee you, you will 100% accomplish it.